Hi! I think it would be fair to say it's been a while and we owe you all an update.
It's now less than 3 weeks till the virtual London Marathon, and we're raising money for 3 great charities, all with the aim of fighting food poverty. They are the Rotherham Social Supermarket, Unicef and Secours Populaire Francais. At least that's how I think it's pronounced.
So far we've raised £600 to be split between the 3 charities. To anyone that's already donated, whether that be online or offline donations, thank you so much. If you haven't but still want to, don't worry, there's still time. You can visit our GoFundMe, the link is in this video and in the description. Our target is £1,000. Whatever you can donate, however much, however little, it's all greatly appreciated.
So the big question on everyone's lips is, are we ready?
Honestly, at this point, I'm not sure. It could go either way. We've been training all summer. Alan's been training in Rotherham in the UK, and I've been training in Montpellier in the south of France.
Over the summer, we've concentrated on getting up to the distances required to run a marathon. At the weekend, we both managed to run over 30 kilometres each, and a marathon is 42 kilometres, so we're both 3/4 of the way there. At this stage, it really could go either way.
For me, training over the summer has been really difficult, especially with the heat and the humidity. I've struggled to get my habits right, and I've actually made myself sick a fair few times. I've been having to get up when I'm doing my long runs every Sunday at 4 o'clock in the morning, just so I can avoid running in the heat of the day and avoid that humidity, which for me is the real killer.
So over the summer, it has obviously been very warm in the UK, but nowhere near as hot as it's been in the south of France, so I do really feel for Paul on that front. But we do have this thing in the UK, especially in the north of England, that we like to call hills. And basically you can't go anywhere around Rotherham or Sheffield without coming into contact with one or two of them. So yeah, they've been my biggest obstacle during the training. And combined with the heat as well, it's really been difficult getting up to that kind of distance that we've been doing.
I think one thing that's impacted us both is the knocks and the pains and the strains that have accumulated over the summer.
So we are really pushing our bodies to breaking point. I have just got back from my 1,144th kilometre of the year so far. And it's impossible for a guy my size to do those kind of distances without causing some wear and tear injuries. So I'm going to start from the bottom and work my way up. First injury of the year was a foot injury. I am flat-footed, and I think the gait that I've been running with, it's really affected the instep of my left foot. That's my worst flat foot. Working my way up from there, my left knee also has big problems because of that. I'm still waiting for physio on my left knee. On my right leg, I'm now suffering from shin splints, which have been really, really bad over the last few weeks, especially as we've started really upping those distances. And then working my way up, I've got either a piriformis problem or a sciatica problem that runs down my left backside. That is worse when I'm kind of standing still or not doing very much. So ironically, it's actually better when I'm doing more activity. And then because I think it is sciatica, I am having some back problems as well. Everything from the waist upwards is pretty much fine though.
And myself, I've really struggled with Achilles tendonitis. I've overused my Achilles and there isn't enough time between runs, whether it's a long run or a short run, for any sort of recovery. So progressively over the summer the pain has gotten worse to the point where it's actually debilitating in the morning. It's also impacted the way that I run. So I've found myself adjusting the way I run, and I've started to feel in the past probably month pains in my hips. I'm dealing with a quad thigh strain that just won't seem to go away. Physically, this has to be one of the hardest things that I've ever had to do. I used to really enjoy running, and I'm genuinely at the point where I don't want to run anymore. I'm putting my shoes on in the morning, and the passion just isn't there as it used to be.
But with that being said, if it was easy to run a marathon, everyone would be doing them. Imagine that. Hey, Barbara, just nipping out shops just to get some milk and do a marathon.
We will be checking in more frequently in the 3 weeks before we run the marathon. Please, if you can, support us and our 3 charity partners in the fight against food poverty. However much you can donate, however little, however much, it will all go to a great cause. Thank you and see you next time.